Hello there, Internet. Why does representation matter? Today, I'm going to tell you. Now, I will say that these are my thoughts and my perceptions and my experience. So take that with what you will. I do think, though, that other people can relate to this. First off, representation lets you see you. If you never see you on screens, in books, in real life, how are you supposed to know that you exist? I just thought maybe I was broken. I never saw asexuality, so how was I supposed to know that that was a thing that could be me unless I saw it? Which is then how I came to know that I was asexual, actually, because I watched a documentary about asexuality. And then I was like, hold the phone. And seeing you represented elsewhere makes it more normal. Again, this goes back to the feeling broken factor for me. What I was feeling and experiencing was abnormal because I had never seen it anywhere. It wasn't classified as something normal to feel. Now, every time I say normal, there are quotes around it. Everybody is normal. But in our society, different things like this are not classified as normal. Not feeling sexual attraction? What? That's absurd. So that representation helps to normalize. Representation can also give people words. Like I've said before, language is important. Having the words to describe how you feel and who you are can make a whole lot of difference. I had feelings and thoughts and emotions, but I didn't have a word for it until I saw what asexuality was. And then once I had that representation, I was able to identify how I was feeling and put that into a word. And having that representation can also give you a community. If nobody knows that other people like them exist, how can they find those other people? How can you build a loving community for yourself and for others if it doesn't exist? You finally see you. You know that it's normal and you get a word for it. And now you can use that language to find other people like you. It's not about pushing some kind of agenda when minorities ask for representation. We hear people in the majority say all the time that not everything needs to be woke or PC and you don't need to push your agenda onto us. Representation is not a woke act of an agenda. The thing is that the majority has never had to ask for representation because it has always been freely given. It's always been the default, the norm. When we're asking for representation, we're not looking to take your representation away from you. We're simply asking for a seat at the table. We're asking for media to honestly and accurately reflect what our world is like today. All we're asking is to be seen and to give little Abbies out there the chance to understand who they are before it's too late. I'm sorry to say there is no diabolical plan here. What are we gonna do today, brain? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Take over the world. So I watched a documentary about asexuality, and that is how I understood that I was asexual, basically. There's a lot more to that. Go watch any coming out video I've done. I'll tell you the story there. But the first time I saw asexuality represented in just everyday media, shout out BoJack Horseman, I cried, and I needed to tell everyone. I went to all my roommates and I was like, hey, there's a character in BoJack Horseman that just came out as asexual, I think. Because spoiler alert, if you've never seen BoJack Horseman, there's a character named Todd who at the end of like one of the seasons is like, I don't know if like I'm attracted to this or that. Like I think I might just be nothing. And I was like, hold on. Did they just make this man's asexual in this popular ass TV show? And they did. And it was amazing to see me. So that is why representation matters. If you have people in your life who don't understand why representation matters, please share this video with them. If you have your own personal experiences or reasons why you think representation matters, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm gonna go fold some laundry, unfortunately, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. We're Pinky in the brain. We're Pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other is insane. Abbie's on the struggle bus today.